Your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
Well, taking a live look now out over Lincoln, capital city, at 91 degrees this hour. We do see some blue skies there towards the horizon, but some cloudy skies up above that, the remnants of some anvil clouds that were forming down just south of Nuckolls County about 2 hours ago. But those clouds are drifting off with the jet stream now, and that's why they're over southeastern Nebraska. But as we look at out our region here in central Nebraska, we're looking at the temperatures right around that 90-degree mark, if not a degree or two below that. Looking at the heat index value, Grand Island, 95, feels like 91 for Hastings and Kearney right now. Winds are mostly out of the southeast right now, so that's bringing in moisture into the air, into the area. And that's why we've got those high dew points, as well as the fact it's already growing season. The corn is being watered, and it's putting off its own water through transpiration. So that's making it feel pretty humid here across the majority of the state. But we do see just to the southeast of Hebron here, around Thayer County, Nuckolls County, down into Jewell County, we've got a little bit of a cool spot there on the border. And that's because we had a couple of thunderstorms rolling through a little bit ago, around 3 to 5 o'clock. Most of them have died out. We'll check out radar in a moment, but 90 degrees right now in Thedford, 89 in McCook, 88 in Imperial, off towards our western areas. Pretty consistent with the temperatures across much of the state, apart from northeastern Nebraska, which saw some thunderstorms earlier this morning. That kept them a bit cooler, but it still feels like the 90s up that direction with those heat index values factored in. Looking at the next 3 days, we do see Independence Day coming up tomorrow, so keeping that in mind, it looks like we might be seeing a bit of a chance for rain. And as we saw before the break, we do have a slight risk out, but that's for tomorrow evening. So that's going to be 20% risk after midnight into Friday morning. So most of Independence Day here for the Tri-Cities looks like it's going to be clear. Maybe a few clouds out there. Not going to need to cancel any plans. Towards the Sandhills, maybe a few thunder showers. By Friday, though, it's going to be pretty stormy. We'll see more of those storms coming through, but a cooler period as we head into the weekend. About 5 degrees or so below average for this time of year before we warm right back up into the upper 80s near 90 with more thunderstorm chances next week. One severe thunderstorm watch out towards the far western part of Nebraska right now into the Panhandle. A couple of severe thunderstorm warnings and a couple of tornado warnings up there in South Dakota right now. Not in our viewing area, fortunately. We're mostly quiet right now. Checking out satellite and radar loop, we do see a couple of thunderstorms off towards our northern hometown. So let's zoom in here on Kibbehaw County. We've been seeing some of these thunderstorms over the past half hour start to weaken around the northern area, just now moving into northern. In fact, Springview has lucked out, only a few sprinkles out of the tops of these thunderstorms. Down towards the south, though, we haven't really seen much going on over the past 30 minutes or so, but these past 3 hours, we've seen these thunderstorms in Smith, Jewell, and Republic County start to die out, and that's forced off this boundary here we see headed through Hastings right now. So a nice mild southerly breeze coming through. You've got some cooler air, cooler temperatures behind that. This I'm still monitoring, though, through the evening, because whenever we have one of these, it can sometimes undercut the air and spark off new thunderstorms. So we'll keep an eye on that. Nothing right now going on. Satellite and radar across the region, we see we've got this weak boundary here towards our south. That's what sparked off those thunderstorms a little bit ago. As we head through Futurecast now, we'll see those waves of thunderstorms coming through over the next couple of nights. So Thursday night, most of the storms are up towards South Dakota. Might drift off a few showers into Nebraska. It's not going to amount to much, but as we get into Thursday, we've got those chances for thunderstorms about 10 o'clock here across the Sandhills. Not going to affect us until around 4 a.m. on Friday morning. So it'll be mostly overnight storm chances. That'll continue off towards eastern Nebraska around to 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, or on Friday morning. So it looks like Friday's going to be the washout. Fortunately, it's the day after Independence Day, though, and it's not going to cancel any plans. Spencer?
Thank you.